everybody. We want to give you a tour of our van because a lot of people ask us how the van looks from inside. So we thought, let's make a digital one.
Today is the day. Sorry if we're sweating a lot. It's freaking hot here in the jungle of Mexico. And really sorry if you hear some monkey sounds in the background, because there are a lot of monkeys here and they love to make a lot of noise.
So have fun watching and let us know what you think.
Time for the tour in the front of our house. So this is a Syncro, a Volkswagen T3 Vanagon Syncro, whatever how you will call them. It's from '87. We did a lot of modifications in the front. We have, of course, the captain chairs, just with new upholstery. We just created it. All on the floor is complete new upholstery. We just did that as well. And we did a lot of modifications. So we have made power steering electric, so no fluids involved. We have cruise control here. Because we have a new engine in it. We will explain about that later. So that's two big pluses. Power steering and cruise control makes a lot of difference in driving. We have front and rear lock differentials, so that means that we can lock our wheels when we're on the beach or when we're in the desert, so you don't spin, or in the mud or in the snow, wherever you are. This is for our alarm system. We have two ways to put it on. CB radio for emergencies if it's necessary. And well, we have upgraded our old displays with LED lighting and stuff like that. Okay, so this is a beer lock. With this we can lock our gearbox, and now it's not possible to move or stick anymore. So with that, if you put it in reverse or in first gear and then you lock it and you park it against the wall, they try to come in, and they come in and they can start your car and they have crossed all the barriers of security. Then this is our extra layer of security. All the doors have two locks. We have one lock there, and then we have our regular lock.
So let's give you a little tour of how the van looks from the inside. We have homemade curtains. I made them with Bram's mother, and they have a special sun protection fabric on the back side, so you don't have any problems with the sun. It gets less hot in the car, and I think they're really cute. Of course I made them. We made some pillows as well, and I think a couple of months ago we made new upholstery around everything in the car, so all the pillows have new upholstery around it, and it has a nice zipper so you can get it out and wash it. Same around the couch, same around the front seat of the car, so everything is nice and covered, and it's easier to keep it clean this way. Beside that, we have our indoor kitchen, which is nice. It's a Westfalia interior. It's an old one which we repainted, and it works the way it should work. Water and two stoves, so perfect if you ask me. We have a lot of cabins with just food and stuff in there and cans, so you always have enough food around to eat, which is of course very important. We have our homemade fridge here. Bram and his dad made it themselves. This is epoxy, so it will be really cold, which is perfect, so we can even make ice cubes if we want to. And it's you fill it from the top so the cold will stay down, so everything will be nice and cold. Yeah, it's a bit messy right now. I don't know if you want to show that. You can organize it really well, but it depends if you're in a hurry or not. In here we have two vents, which we can open. It's a really old-fashioned system, but it works perfect. So we can open it like this, turn it on, and you can even hear it. It's nice on your head or on your feet or wherever you want. And it works perfect, as you can see. We have another fan in the top. It's a fantastic fan. You open it and you turn it on whatever way you want it, low or high, and it really helps. I mean, it's freaking hot here. So we have this thing running all day on our solar power, so that's really good. And it helps with the mosquitoes because they're getting into the fantastic fan, which is really nice. Then we have down here one of, I think, a girl favorite, because it's a bit more difficult to pee outside than it is for an average male. Our potty tucked in nice and well. So if you're in a city or it's in the middle of the night and you don't want to go out, we can just go in here. And yeah, I really like the fact that we have it. Or if you're sick, happened to me a couple of times. Below here is our toolbox. It fits in here perfectly. Bram bought one big toolbox which has everything, which is always nice to have if you have a 30-year-old fan. We have the bed here. As you can see, it's just a couch during the day. You can pop it out. We choose to have a nice topper. You can sleep without it, but if you sleep like us 24/7 every day of the week, then it's really nice to have some extra protection.
You sleep 24/7?
Yeah, I like to sleep 24/7. And I think what's the nice thing about this interior and this bed as well is that it's as wide as the car in the front, and it goes down a little bit on your feet, but you don't need that much space in your feet. So that's why we always sleep with our head down here and our feet down there. So we have the width of the van, which we can use. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to unfold it and fold it back, of course.
Okay, then we have our control panel over here. We have basically two control panels. We have one control panel on the top. This is for all the fuses from the household system. So the USB ports, the water pump, the ventilators, the fridge, the solar panels. Also really important, we have a diesel heater on board. So we can, if it's cold outside, we can put it on and it runs on diesel from the main tank. So that's really easy, you don't need LPG or gas or whatever. So we have a lot of, this is a big advantage if you go to the colder areas and up high in the mountains like the Andes. The second part is we have made a computer with one of the guys from the Netherlands, Jeroen, thank you. And this is a really amazing computer. It's custom built. We can exactly see how many volts we have in all the batteries, how much water, how much diesel, and what the temperature is. We can also pump diesel from one tank to the other tank, and we will tell you more about that later. Over here we have the gas bun, we call it. It's the cabinet where the gas bottle is, the propane in proper American English. With the gas bun we have a lot of extra space. The gas bun is connected to our main kitchen, so we can cook on gas or like a propane. And in the outside kitchen we can cook on gasoline. So that's more easy, you can get that at every gas station.
And one of the favorite parts of the car is the top. We have all of our clothes in here. So this is just extra storage which will always stay here. We use some boxes, so it's a lot easier to organize everything. I like organizing stuff. This is Bram's part, where all his t-shirts and everything is, and here we have socks and t-shirts and everything. So it's just, it's pretty big and nice, and you can put in a lot of stuff.
And light it. Show them the
and
light.
Light it.
Show them the light.
Of course. I have to. It's hard to see because it's really light outside, but we made some lighting in here, so it's always you can always see where you're getting out. So on the other side, we've just redone the whole roof. So the ceiling is new. This is new. It has a really nice thing to protect the insects from getting in normally. We made the bed new, so we have a bed in here and all the upholstery is new, so it's nice and clean. After 30 years it was time. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here, and it's in here always. So we can put the roof down and it's just a big storage place. So we'll show you how much stuff is in here. So we have an upstairs bed as well, and the bed is in the roof and a lot of stuff is behind there. If you want to sleep upstairs, which we don't really do, but if other people come by, they can sleep upstairs. It's just a matter of folding the bed,
and you have a bed.
there you have a bed.
Yay! It's awesome here and spacious. So the outside of the vehicle, it's time to show our precious baby from the outside. We have an OmniStore 2000 awning. We're really happy with it. It's easy to set up, like you have seen in the beginning of the video. Next to the OmniStore 2000 awning we have a mosquito room. We will show you that now. We have two gas tanks. This is a TDI engine, a turbo diesel injection engine. So it's running on diesel, of course. We have two gas tanks right now. We have one in the front, that's an extra spare 16 gallon or 60 liter tank. And then we have one in the rear. This is the original gas tank, and that works great. So together we can drive about 1100 kilometers. And you can do the calculation in miles, I'm forgetting it. Next to that we have a the OmniStore lock from the outside. And with this we can lock our outside, so you can open the slider. Here we have made an electrical point. We can run a wire to here, and on the end of that wire we can hook up a special light so we can work on the car at night if necessary. But the same wire goes to over here, and on the awning we have 3 meters of LED lighting, and you can dim it, so it's nice comfy atmosphere when you're sitting outside. For wheels we've chosen the BF Goodrich, the 235/75 R15s. It's the new BF Goodrich KO2. We're really happy with them. They're big, but they're really good. So far no problems at all, and we've been doing some serious off-road driving and works well. We have the Mayfair rims on here because they're easy to maintain and easy to fix if something goes wrong with it. And all the wheels are locked with a special lock. Our entrances have mosquito netting, and it's really easy. You can just take them off like this and it's done. In the rear we have our charge controller for the solar, axe for chopping firewood or like making a fire, or for the bad guys if they come by, a fire curtain if you're on fire and you need to save yourself. We have hired our bed, so we made it a little bit higher, about the size of a can of beans, and with that we can open this one and we have a lot of storage over here, like extra toolboxes and all extra gear. And behind there we have even all kinds of spare parts with us, like CV joints, axles. You cannot imagine what we have with us, spare injection pumps, a lot of extras. Okay, this is our spare tire carrier. Inside the spare tire carrier we carry an extra canister for gas for cooking on the outside kitchen. The good thing is this is a custom build and it's running up from here to all the way here, so it's really strong and it's really easy in use, and we love it. And next to us, this is the point where we can attach our CB antenna for the CB radio. It goes up a couple of feet, and with that we can reach everybody. In here I have all kinds of tools and necessary items, fluids and all that stuff for maintaining the car. And over here we have all kinds of touch LED lights. We're really happy with them, and they're also above the engine. So if we have to work in the dark, it's really easy to work on the engine because we have the lights above us, and we have even a spare light over here. Okay, this is the engine compartment. We have a 1.9 TDI engine from a Volkswagen Passat, and we've chipped the computer. It works so far really well. We're now 60,000 kilometers in the trip, and we only had an easy starter problem, well, that happens. And we've changed a lot on the turbo hoses to improve it and to make its reliability better. And we also just did a revision of our injection pump, so that's also set for the next years. Below here we have all kinds of spare parts. Okay. Over here we have our shower. A lot of people ask us questions, what do you do with showering? Well, we have our own shower with us. It's connected to our main water tank, and well, you can take short showers here, but most of the time we're parked next to a lake or something like that, an ocean, so of course we shower there. But if it's not there, we can take short showers over here, and that works really great. It's cold water though, but pretty often we're in hot countries, so we don't mind some refreshment. And this little thing over here is for the water fill up, so that's fixed as well. This is to take the air out from the compressor from the fridge. We have just been building a complete new roof tank, and that's pretty rare and pretty hard to do because it's a special roof. It's a Reimo primus roof. There are not a lot of them in the world, and we just rebuilt a complete new roof then. It was really hard to do, to find the right fabrics, and in the end we choose for the umbrella fabric, and it works really well. We're really happy with it. It was a lot of work to get it done, but it's working really well. On top of the roof you can see two things there, and that's our solar panels. In total we have 130 watts of solar panels. And in total we have 210 amperes of a battery. Works really well for us. We're charging laptops, phones, all that stuff with it, and it goes awesome. And we just did a rebuild of the solar panels in Baja California. So if you scroll down our Facebook page, you can see some pictures of us installing it. But we're really happy how it turns out. In the front we have truck mirrors. And those are a great upgrade for your Vanagon. You don't have the sloppy, small rear view mirrors anymore, the mirrors anymore. You have the big ones, and you can see a shitload, and that's pretty necessary in Mexico. Alright, the front of the car, well, like you maybe have been seeing, we just did a complete paint job in Guanajuato at the Volkswagen agency. They did a complete outside paint job. On the inside it wasn't necessary. We have two extra front lights for driving in the dark, but to be honest we never use them because we don't drive in the dark. Rule number one if you're traveling overland. Okay, we have made, with my mother, we have made some sun curtains with magnets in it, and it's really comfortable and easy. So when we're going to sleep at night, we put them in. There is no sun coming in, nobody can look inside the vehicle. Works awesome. And the best part is, if you take it away, it's this small.
So this is our outdoor kitchen. It has a Coleman dual fuel camp stove, which works on gasoline, if I say it right. And you can just use it to cook outside. As you can see, you can sit down while cooking, and if you put it on like a camping table, you can cook while standing. And I really like it, so you don't have to always cook inside. So what you do, you just put this in here. Put this back. This will make sure that it doesn't burn anything else in just the kitchen. And you can start cooking, and because everything is in here, it's really easy and you don't have to get up to get it from the pan. So you can just get all your pots, your pans, herbs, knives, forks, well, everything is in here, to be honest. So it's a really nice setup and I really like cooking it.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks for watching this video. We hope you liked it.
Yeah, and special thanks for a few people. Without them, it wasn't possible to make this trip and this great vehicle. Special thanks for my mom and dad. They helped us incredibly to build this vehicle, the exterior kitchen, the curtains. So thanks, mom and dad.
Thank you.
Second of all is the Synchronized Lowlands. It's a group of people driving synchros in the Netherlands, and they have helped us out incredibly. It's with all their knowledge, they helped us, and they're still helping us by WhatsApp. So thank you guys, keep these awesome vehicles running. And third of all, we want to thank Mike and Geneva from It's Not a Slow Car, It's a Fast House. They have helped us in the US and even here in Mexico. Till yesterday we were with them. So check out their awesome website, slowcarfasthouse.com, and it's great.
And of course, thanks for all the people we didn't mention but helped us make this car and this trip as incredible as it is.
Yeah. If you have any questions, any comments, please let us know what you think of this movie below here, or just send us a message if you want to know, if you have some questions. Feel free always to contact us.
Thank you.
Hasta luego.